This is a video, cell phone video shot by one of our viewers that was sent to us, taken at Skokie and Wesley Road up in the Lake Forest area. And in this video, it plays out, we're watching it for the first time with you here live on the air. But in this video, you do see police take Robert E. Crimo III into custody. You can see that red truck that's parked right there in the middle of the intersection. That is the red truck you were just seeing on Chopper 7 HD. Guns drawn. This is a dramatic moment right here. It'll take a moment or two to play out. And whoever's filming this obviously is looking out for their own safety as well. But you can see the officer approaching with a gun right there. And you can see it's a little difficult to see from where we are, but you can see that his hands are up. So police did report that he was taken into custody without incident. So that video appears to show that with Crimo's hands up in the air as police are behind him with their lights flashing. This is at the intersection of Wesley Road and N41 in Lake Forest. North Chicago police at the center of all this, pulling this person of interest off the road. He was spotted first at Buckley in 41, and that pursuit was initiated at that point. They didn't say how fast the pursuit got, but again, this is a highway, and speeds can get high, so more danger for innocent people. Before this pursuit was stopped in Lake Forest at Wesley and 41, and take a look real closely here, and you can see a lot of activity. We've seen more officers involved in these kinds of situations in other situations. Right. Well, I was struck by that as well. But yeah, initially he was only spotted by one North Chicago officer. That officer called for backup. It clearly took a little bit of time for other officers to arrive. But we have the person who shot this video and was able to witness all of this himself on the phone with us. Thank you so much for joining us, Ryan.
Of course.
All right, Ryan, so what can you tell us? We've just been watching your video here. What did you see as you were sitting in that intersection?
I'm sorry.
We're just asking, what did you see? We're looking at your video right now. How did you see it?
Oh, right, yes. So right off the bat, I saw his suspect vehicle, which I saw on Twitter, which is the Honda Fit. And right away, I saw 6 cop cars pull up behind him with a SWAT team and state troopers.
Was it clear to you that this was who they were looking for, just given the kind of police presence? And how did it come to an end? Were there high speeds, or did you just kind of come upon the scene that we're seeing right now?
Yeah, so I just crept up onto the intersection, and he was waiting there to turn. So there was no high-speed chase or anything. He was just waiting there to make his turn, and it ended pretty much with him getting on his knees and getting arrested, surrounded by cops. It was a great job by them.
And Ryan, I'm curious, investigators had put this information out about the silver Honda Fit that you see right there in your video that you shot. They asked people to be on the lookout for it. Did you notice that car, or was it the police presence that got your attention here?
Right off the bat, I did notice the car because I've been pretty informed in the news lately, and I saw his license plate had the DM right in front of it, so I was like, that's probably it. And then right away, he was just surrounded by police.
And when he got out, did you get a look at him at all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he looked exactly like the description, with the long hair, white guy, probably 18 to 20, anywhere between there, yeah.
Yeah, we're taking a look at your video right now. You can get a sense of it the second and third time through what's going on here. Tell me about the level of agitation, if you will, with the police officers. Both Liz and I were a little surprised to see, you know, I'm counting, 6 or 7 of them right there. Oftentimes in a situation like this, you'll see way more of them brandishing their guns. It seems like it was pretty textbook here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just right down to the wire. They had come from either side of the highway to just surround him, and came with SWAT vehicles, and they were just really textbook down to the point.
And can I just be clear, as we're looking at your video, that car, the suspect's car, is pointed north, is that correct? And you were pointed south?
I believe he was pointed, yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Okay, and that's Wesley and Skokie Valley Road 41, a very high-speed intersection, high-speed corridor for all those north suburban communities, Highland Park, of course, being one of them. And this is Christian Pico's telling us this is about 4.5 miles away from where the incident happened, Liz.
And certainly, Ryan, you had no way of knowing this was going to happen. I'm curious how close you'd been paying it to this investigation all day long as this unfolded, and what you were aware of. Did you know what you were seeing at the time?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's just a horrifying thing that happened today. So I really tried to stay up to date on it, to try and get the most information because I knew the suspect is still a bit on the loose. And then, I mean, it was just all really surreal. I really didn't know what I was seeing, but yeah, it was just like a dream almost. It was crazy.
Is that that natural sound that we're hearing? That's from your video? Is that them with the loudspeaker telling him to come out with his hands up? Maybe we can just rewind that and listen to that again. What were they saying? What were those announcements?
They were just giving him instructions on how to get out of the car and to raise his shirt so they can see his waistband, stuff like that. Just simple stuff to make sure that they're safe.
Wow, what detail. Incredible. Our brave police officers, this is what they do. This is what they do. Incredible stuff. And this was a cooperative effort of a number of police.
Yeah.
Let's just listen to the tape here for a sec.
And Ryan, is there anything you can tell us about this video, that what you saw that you might not be able to see very clearly in this video because you are a little ways back from where all of this was happening? Can you just give an idea of how tense the mood was there? I mean, we briefly see the cell phone tilt down into your car. Were you at all scared when you saw guns drawn?
Oh, yeah, I was terrified. I mean, I've always been scared of guns my whole life, and there were probably 20, 30 automatic rifles there, so I was just making sure I stayed clear of that, you know.
How do you feel now? Because what we've been talking about, I can feel it in the studio, and our correspondents in the field talking about a definite change, a definite feeling like a weight has been lifted. You were right there. How do you feel now, given that you're a member of this community?
Oh, I feel so much safer. I mean, the people of law enforcement did a great job of tracking him down and getting him into custody safely. And, I mean, yeah, it's just a weight off our shoulders. Don't have to worry about him being on the loose tonight or anything like that.
All this happening on the 4th of July. Ryan, this is incredible stuff here. So you're coming along, and just tell us again, you just happen upon this and you just like reach for your phone. It's like, I've got to get a video of this. Is that your feeling?
Well, yeah, I'm actually a delivery driver for Luminati, so I was just on my route, and I see this happening right in front of me, so I'm like, gotta take a video of this and get it on camera, you know?
And how are you feeling now, knowing that you saw the end of this hours-long investigation and manhunt with your very own eyes in your community?
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy feeling. I don't know, it's just surreal. I mean, it's great to see it happen, but I can't believe it happened like right in front of my eyes. It's crazy.
All right, Ryan Lermer with the video of the takedown of the person of interest. It's Bobby Cremo. Yeah. It's the shooter, someone says on the video right there. It's the shooter. Ryan, stay safe. Thanks so much, and be well in your travels. Great stuff. Thank you.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.